welcome to the stream. Today we are here for Pokemon, finally. Yes, yay Pokemon. We are finally doing a series I've been planning for over half a year. I had this before I made my initial debut, actually. I had this planned. We're going to be playing Pokemon Colosseum, and I'm very excited. I don't know if you've ever played this. Also, I forgot to say, but welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day, Morph. But have you ever played Pokemon Colosseum? It's a very well-regarded game in the Pokemon series, and especially on the GameCube. But the GameCube also wasn't very popular, so I know a lot of people haven't actually played it, even though it's like very well regarded. It and its sequel, XD Gale of Darkness, both GameCube games, are very well regarded, and personally I do prefer XD, but Colosseum is still good. I just think it's a little more edgy, and I'm not as big on that, but also I think, XD benefits from just being the second game in the series where they had time to polish it and everything, and build off of what the first game laid out, but still both very good, and I'm excited to show it. Let's see, where are we? Whoa. Look, there's our protagonist. He's so dang edgy. Look at him. Actually, hold on. I think this is actually the correct music that's supposed to be playing right now. I mentioned yesterday that I had to delay this stream because I just couldn't get the audio working. There's a problem with my adapter for my capture card. So we're just going to be playing the actual OST in the background. Maybe for some streams we'll mix it up and play some other music in the background. But for now we're just playing the actual OST, and this is the actual music that's supposed to be playing right now. That will not happen very often, but yeah, this is the first actual Pokemon 3D RPG. Like, there was Pokemon Stadium on the N64, which gave us our first 3D Pokemon game, but that was like a battle simulator with some mini games. This is an actual full-scale RPG. Well, maybe not full-scale, but it is an actual RPG like the mainline games. The Colosseum is interesting because it starts you at level 20 or level 30 or something. So it kind of starts in the middle of the story, and then it goes from there. Whereas XD, I would say, is like a full-scale RPG where it starts from the very beginning, level 5, and you level up throughout the whole story. And you end up at level 60 or 70. It's a pretty bulky game. Colosseum is, I feel a little smaller, but it's still pretty large for an RPG. Honestly, you think the concept is pretty interesting from what you know? Yes, we're going to see that as we go. In fact, we'll go ahead and get started now. I've yapped long enough, I think. 5 minutes of yapping minimum. That's my quota. The Brandie special. Oh, and also, I forgot to mention, this is all actual hardware. This is my actual copy of the game. Hello, Unknown. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Yes, this is my actual copy of the game, running off my actual Wii, with my actual childhood memory card on it, which I actually deleted to make a new file for this playthrough. And I'm playing it with a GameCube controller. Not my childhood one, this is the one from Smash for the Wii U. But everything is actual hardware, because at the end of this, I actually want to transfer at least one of the Pokemon we get from this playthrough forward to the modern games. So I went out of my way to get everything legit for this. Well, the only thing I had to get legit was the adapter for my capture card. I had everything else, but I'm very excited. And by the way, when we transfer it, I actually do already have a Game Boy Advance GameCube link cable, and my copy of Pokemon Emerald, and a Game Boy Advance SP. That one's actually my mom's old one. So I actually do have everything needed to transfer the Pokemon off of this eventually when the time comes. So, very excited. Um, oh, I'm hitting continue. That's why I was like, why? I was like, what do you mean I can't start? Yes, we're gonna start a new story. Yes, this protag's canonical name is Wes, but first of all, that's not even edgy. That's not even edgy enough for him. But we're just gonna go with my name. I'd go Brandie, but again, that's just not edgy enough, right? It's gotta be my full name. That's at least kind of edgy. Oh, it only just barely fits. So, we're gonna go with Brandon, and we're gonna jump in. Unknown is playing Wuthering Waves. That is also very edgy looking. So, this is the intro. And wow, what a start for a Pokemon intro. We are starting with acts of terrorism. Look, we're here. And look at that smile. That's that's like a very sinister smile for our protag. And we stole the arm, which will be important later, but we've even got a motorbike. Look how edgy this is. We hop on with our Umbreon, the edgiest evolution, along with Espeon, and we're out. And then another explosion, which we don't even look back for, because cool guys don't look at explosions, right? Dang, it's just so edgy. This is so early 2000s. You thought you played this game before, but you were mistaking it for Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, Pokemon Stadium was the first 3D like Pokemon games, but it wasn't like a full RPG like this. I was mentioning that earlier. And for being like one of the earlier iterations, this actually holds up better than Sword and Shield visually, so there's that. There are some Pokemon models that are kind of rough, though. I don't know if we'll see Eevee, but Eevee looks interesting in this game. So, I don't know, do you guys want me to try and read the dialogue? I think that would be very bad if I tried to read it all, but so these guys, they just finished a job, and they're looking forward to getting rewarded by the boss. Sword and Shield looks good as long as you aren't in the wild area. True. For the most part, Sword and Shield does look okay. Not like stellar, but the wild area is where things tank. Also, what is up with my model? My eye is like very... I'm very squinty today. So, we're just at this little place. This is called the Outskirts Stand, and authorities have made a stunning announcement on the mysterious building that exploded in Echo Canyon. It was Team Snag'em's hideout. Team Snag'em, the notorious terrorist group. Why are we not arresting these guys? Team Snag'em is a gang of Pokemon abductors who have already been marked for arrest. They didn't get arrested, but they were marked for arrest. Good. As usual, the police, rather ineffective, but, you know. The hideout was discovered only as a result of the explosion. By the time police arrived, the ruined building had already been abandoned. Words. The cause of the explosion is under investigation. It was me. I did it. Brandie terrorist arc. Actually, hold up. We're too edgy this game. We can't be an angel. That's not edgy enough. So yeah, that was us. We blew up the building so that we could steal the thing that we're wearing on our arm, which we will learn about shortly. Hey, do you know about Team Snag'em? They're a seriously nasty lot. There's no telling how many trainers have suffered at their hands. I think they explain what's going on, so I'm not going to spoil it as we go. But like, I could just spoil everything right now, but I'm pretty sure they'll explain it as we go. A traveler? Yes, that is me, the notorious traveler. I'm looking for my sister. Have you seen her? Crime doesn't pay. I live a crime-free life, so nothing's gonna blow up on me. Oh, if only that were true, my guy. You can do everything right, and life still has a way of coming to bite you. There's no forgiving Team Snag'em. They don't deserve it, not when they steal Pokemon from trainers. You love the edge, it feels so organic. Yeah, this is just very early 2000s, huh? You're a Pokemon trainer too, aren't you? And you're good, I can see it in your eyes. I bet your Pokemon are impressive too. If the opportunity ever arises, I'd like to have a battle with you. Though I doubt I'd have any chance of beating you. Oh, I thought you fought this guy right away. I thought you had to fight that guy to progress. Or does he come out after you? Yeah, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is the first guy that we fight. My name's Willie. He just wants to have a fight. You know, when two trainers' eyes meet, they must battle. So, this is our introduction to battling in this game. Which, look at this guy's pose. He's like pantomiming being on a motorcycle. I'm burning now. I'm on fire. It's full throttle time. Oh, you're burning. You're one might even say you're flaming, my guy. All right. Rider Willie would like to battle, and he sends out Zigzagoon and Zigzagoon. So that's the big twist with this game, is every battle is a double battle. You know, this was Gen 3, they were trying to promote the double battle mechanic, so they just made a whole RPG with it. And as someone who prefers singles, I think that's part of why I don't love this game as much as a lot of other people. But it is cool, and it is a very interesting way to differentiate it from the mainline games. And it's also a pretty good way of like easing you into double battles if you haven't really experienced them too much, because for the most part in the mainline games they are pretty optional for the most part. There's like Tate and Liza in Gen 3, and then there are always a handful of mandatory double battles, but for the most part they're optional. So forcing a game where it's all double battles does make it very unique. So we're starting with our starters, Umbreon and Espeon, level 28 and level 25. And we have Bite, Secret Power, Snatch, and Taunt. Oh, sorry. I do not remember what Secret Power does here. But we'll just go with Bite, Fish for a Flinch, and Espeon has Confusion, Return, Reflect, and Helping Hand. So, yeah, we have more support moves than you'd usually start. Well, we have more moves than you'd usually start with, but we also have like a very support geared setup here with Reflect, Helping Hand. So it is very much trying to ease you into double battles as a mechanic. So we're gonna start with Helping Hand on Umbreon, boost that power, and then we're gonna have Umbreon Fish for a Flinch or a KO. Oh, not quite a KO, but that was a big hit. Hopefully that flinches. Zigzagoon's going to come at us with a tackle. And yeah, this guy is indeed stoked to be fighting us. Unfortunately, we didn't get that flinch. But yeah, look at these animations. Like the animations and camera work. Like, yeah, it's like a GameCube game, so it does show its age. But like that Zigzagoon animation was like fairly dynamic compared to what we have 20 years later on the Switch. Like the camera's like all over the place. It feels very cinematic. I think this game still holds up pretty well. We're gonna go with a Bite on the other Zigzagoon, and we're gonna go for a KO with Espeon. I think this is not the correct battle music. This is the battle music that plays in the majority of the game, but this is not supposed to be the first battle music. Again, sorry about the problems with my capture card converter just not wanting to work with the audio. I hope it's not too upsetting. And so, unfortunately, still didn't get that flinch, but now we can just double up on Zigzagoon and take it out. Very easy, very simple first battle. But I would... nah, it's not harder than the starting battle in other games where you don't have, like, your elemental moves. But, like, for a first battle, like, to get you eased into the fact that, whoa, everything's a double battle now, I think it does a decent job. I think they could have given him something a little more intimidating than a Zigzagoon. The animations are so fun, I want to pet Zigzagoon. Yeah, Zigzagoon's just a little guy. Underrated, actually. I like Zigzagoon. Yeah, you're tough. Real tough. You did a real number on us. Hey, I know. Why not test your skills in Fennec City? It's all in caps, so you know it's important. No. That's just, like, I think all the names of places and people are just, like, all caps in this game for some reason. I have no idea why. So now we can leave, and now we have a new place on the map. So, yeah, unlike the standard Pokemon games, because this was still, like, early GameCube, they couldn't do, like, a full open world, you know, that would be too big. So instead we just have a map where we pick the location we go to, and we're off to Fennec City. And this place looks really cool. You can see from the map that we're in, like, kind of a desert environment. So we've got this oasis city, and it's just really pretty, actually, for being in the middle of the desert. And this is actually the correct music again. It's happening more often than I would have expected. Get a grip, man! Yeah, you say that, but this, it won't stop squirming. Makes it tough to hold on. Yeah, these guys, these clowns that we saw at the rest stop are here with a bag. And now the bag is shouting, "Help! Someone let me out! Kidnappers!" Yeah, these guys just abducted someone. Quit shouting. That punk hear all that? Yes, I did hear that. My ears are very good, very sensitive. Blame it on my own bad luck. Oh, geez, that's been the recurring theme of this year. Everything's blamed on my bad luck. So, Shady Guy Folly sent out Whismer and Whismer. Again, still easing us in, so they're not giving us a lot of type diversity to worry about or anything. Just 2 more normal types. Won't be too difficult to deal with. So, going to go with another bite, and we'll go with a helping hand. And again, this isn't like a speed run or an optimal playthrough. I thought about trying to turn this into like a Nuzlocke or something, but I want to do 100% actually. So, well, not 100%, more like 98%. I'm not doing the 100 win streak mount battle challenge because that's just a waste of my time. But we're going to be collecting every Pokemon in this game, so Nuzlocking it just doesn't really make sense because we'll have to go back and get those Pokemon eventually anyway. So it's just going to be kind of a casual playthrough, semi-casual, because we are still 100%ing, which is a lot, but... yeah, so basically I decided against adding like a challenge mode twist or anything. It's already going to be a kind of a task to collect every Pokemon. This game is actually, I would say, above average in terms of difficulty. It gets kind of difficult near the end. The final area is pretty rough, actually. So, yeah, we're gonna go through. Umbreon reached level 27, and Espeon reached 25. What? I thought Umbreon was 28 and Espeon was 26. Did I just read that wrong 5 minutes ago? I guess. We got some money for winning. Yeah, again, early battles, not too difficult, so. Took out my Whismer. You're no ordinary trainer, are you? No, I just have something stronger than a Whismer. Huh, wait a sec, that face. Might you be Team Snaggums? And then he gets cut off. Oh, we got a deep mystery here. Or as deep a mystery as you can have in a Pokemon game. Somebody robbers, they're robbers. Be quiet, we're not robbers. We're kidnappers, get it? Kidnappers. You dingbat. Yeah, this is 2000s as heck. But yeah, you know, don't get it twisted. They're not robbers. They're very distinctly kidnappers. Make sure, if you're going to label them as criminals, make sure you get the distinction right. It's important. It's for their brand image. The next time we meet, we'll trash you and your Pokemon. Oh, yuck. There's someone inside there. What is yuck about that? Is she dirty? This is tied good and tight. What a horrible thing to do. So we have to undo the knot. Uh, and behold, girl. There's no difficulty select before you play the game. Yeah, there's no difficulty selection on this. It's just one set story mode, though there is a mod for it that increases the difficulty. I think it's called Pokemon Grand Colosseum. It's a difficulty mod that makes it like way harder. And so we have rescued Girl-chan. And she was being kidnapped by those guys. But Brandie has arrived just in the nick of time to save her. And we get to give her a name. I can't think of a good name for her. Rui is the default. I think we could just go with that, yeah. Or, hold on, wait. What do you guys think? Should she be chat? What do you think, chat? Do you like the name? Chat can help me on the adventure. Yeah, I can't think of anything, so I think we'll just go with this. As silly as it is. I think there's a bit of a delay on you guys versus me, unfortunately. My name's Chat. What do you think, Chat? Thanks, Chat. We save a girl and then force her to have a new name? And yes, call her Chat. No, we didn't force her to have a new name. It just gave us the option to give her a new name. So you guys are going to join me on the adventure. So I was in the neighboring town when these two grabbed me. Did they use a peculiar Pokemon? No, they looked pretty ordinary. Yeah, everyone's like, what are you talking about? They're trying to gaslight chat. They're like... they're trying to gaslight you guys. They're like, what? There's no strange Pokemon here. You're imagining things. You're crazy. Well, it's easy to see something's on your mind. You should go see the mayor for his advice. The mayor's house is near the fountain square. Past here, go up the stairs. Okay. That's actually important. I don't remember the layout of this town exactly. I did play XD Gale of Darkness more than this one. And chat wants me to escort. Yeah, sure, I'll go with you. Just in case those dingbats come back to kidnap you, not rescue. They're gonna rescue you, in quotation marks. So chat became a partner. So this is another cool thing that's not in the mainline games, is we actually have a human companion following us, which is very cool and very novel. Though also kind of clunky. Like, see, I want to go backwards and I just kind of push up against her while she backs up. It's a little silly, but like, you know, early tech. So, you know, they're still figuring out the details of it. And what music is this? Is this the gym music? See, all the music is jumbled compared to what is supposed to be playing, so I'm like, what is this music? Okay, are we back? It says we're back. Sorry. I did some things to try and fix the disconnects, but I guess they didn't work. So I'll keep trying to figure that out. I'm just gonna have to buy a wire or something and run it to my router, I guess. It's gonna be a pain. But yeah, sorry. As I was saying, we are in the Orre region, which is a desert region, and wild Pokemon aren't really a thing in this region. They've kind of been just driven out of their habitats, and they don't really show up in this region. So as a result, Pokeballs are not widely available. You can't just walk into the mart and buy Pokeballs because there's no one to use it on. So stores don't really stock them. So we can't buy Pokeballs right now, unfortunately. And I think that's actually a really cool way to justify you not being able to start the game with Pokeballs, actually. A nice little bit of world building. And then we could buy the X items, which I do not ever use, so no thank you. Although, actually, they're probably more useful here in a double battle. Use an X special attack on Espeon and then slap them. Oh, wait, here's the guy who's just saying what I was talking about. To catch wild Pokemon, you need a Pokeball of some sort. That's common knowledge. But as you know, there are no wild Pokemon around these parts. So there's no demand for Pokeballs, meaning nobody sells them. So yeah, just can't buy them right now. So we have to just continue on. Also, this kid is he's playing the gacha machine, so we love this. We love the gacha machine. Unfortunately, we can't play it. Hi Punted, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. And diagnosed with autism. Congrats, you fit right in here. We all have autism here. I mean, that's why we're playing Pokemon, right? But yes, we are playing Pokemon Colosseum for the GameCube on original hardware. Which is fun. We just started. How about indulging this old man? Let us battle. Oh, we're about to beat up the elderly. Like I said, we're a bad boy in this game. We're edgy. We're blowing up buildings, walking away from explosions without turning back to look at them, beating up old people, rescuing girls who are kidnapped. So I guess even our edgy pro tag has morals and standards, but you know, we gotta get that elderly disrespect going on here. So we're gonna beat up Centret, and we're gonna use Helping Hand. That'll probably be our standard opening. Is go against anything that's fast that we're faster than. I'm probably just gonna go Helping Hand, Bite for early game. Try and flinch them, and get that increased damage. Ooh, Hoot is actually an issue. That's no good. Espeon's asleep. But yeah, see, the Pokemon even close their eyes. Like, for a GameCube game, this is pretty good. But yeah, we've got to get that elderly disrespect going here. It's important for our brand image. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot. That's another mechanic in this game. So, also, Punted, since you weren't here earlier when I was explaining, there's a problem with my capture card adapter, so the game audio does not work properly. So I'm just playing music from the game in the background, but that's why there's no like sound effects and everything. But yeah, this is a mechanic here. Hold on. We're gonna bite the Hoot, and we're gonna call Espeon. We call Espeon's name, and Espeon eagerly responded to the call and woke up. That's a mechanic in this game. You can like break status conditions by calling your Pokemon, which is really cool. Honestly, it'd be kind of interesting if they found a way to incorporate that into the main games. If you could use your turn to call a Pokemon and wake them from a status condition, I feel like they'd have to balance it. Like, you can only call like 2 times per match or something, because otherwise it like moves like Spore and Hypnosis just become useless. But being able to break a status condition is actually pretty interesting as a trainer action. The call also has another function, but we won't see that for a while, so it doesn't really matter right now. But yeah, just being able to call Espeon and instantly wake him up is really cool. And Umbreon's going to hit with the bite, and down you go, Centret. Don't worry, one day you'll be an overused for real. I believe in you. I have faith. So we beat up the old man. And give me your money, dude. $800 for winning. He should knock out the old guy. No, this is this. I think this is going to be the start of our redemption arc. Right now, we're a bad boy, blowing things up, beating up the elderly. But I think with the help of chat here, I think we can be rehabilitated to become a good guy. I have faith. Not much faith, but I have a little faith. So here's the mayor's house, and it's Sephiroth. Like, again, this is that early 2000s. Look at this edgelord guy. His, like, hair malevolently waves on its own. He's that edgy. You missed for it because you're drawing? No, you didn't miss for it. You missed Centrit. He hasn't yet become an overused for real. He's got to take on a training arc to become Furret. And this is the mayor of Fennec City, Escade. What is his name supposed to be referencing? I feel like it's supposed to be something. I feel like if you like rearrange the letters, it'll become something, but like I have no idea what his name is supposed to be referencing. Maybe they just key smashed for this guy's name. But he's the mayor, a very jolly fellow. He looks like he came out of that Mario Party minigame where you bounce around in the balls and dodge the other person in the spike balls. But and Chad is talking. You guys are gonna tell him about the peculiar Pokemon that you saw that was giving off a black aura, and it was like a fighting machine, which is just kind of like half the Pokemon in the world. Is like half of them are just violent monsters that are fighting machines. So that Pokemon would attack Pokemon. Oh my goodness! Wait, chat. I think you guys got pulled via space-time distortion out of ancient Hisui. Because, boy, the Pokemon there love to attack people. I think you guys just saw Paris, honestly. It was just a normal Paris. Oh no, now I'm gaslighting you too. It's true, Mr. Mayor. Because you saw that Pokemon, you were made a prisoner of some frightening men until just a little while ago. I'll order an investigation. Wow, a politician who actually does something. That's how you know this is a work of fiction. We mustn't allow thugs to do as they wish, especially thugs that endanger a pretty young lady like you. Oh no. Chat, run. Oh, Anakoshi, thank you for following. I'm sorry I probably messed up your name, but thanks for following. Pay a visit to our stadium's pride and joy, Pokemon Stadium. Wow, title drop. Also, bye, Punted. I didn't notice I was busy yapping, sorry. But I hope you have fun with the butterflies. These guys feed on blood of children or something. Yeah, Paris and Hisui are no joke. They're just built different. Oh, your all-time favorite Pokemon is Mawile. Very good choice. I love Mawile. It's very cool. Actually, fun fact about Mawile. Hold on. Okay, so we've got to go to the stadium. Fun fact about Mawile. When Mega Mawile dropped, it briefly became my favorite Pokemon for a while. I was going to grow my hair out long enough to do a ponytail like Mawile. I wanted to do that. I don't know if I could have pulled it off, but there is a timeline where you guys got long-haired Brandie arc. And my VTube model has just ridiculously long hair, and that's a very funny timeline to imagine. Honestly, like, once they introduced the fairy type, I like a lot of Pokemon that I was like, yeah, this is a cool Pokemon, shot up to become, this is a great Pokemon, just because they got the fairy type. Current challenge has already started, so they're no longer accepting trainers for this challenge. Please come back and enter the next challenge. So unfortunately, we can't enter the stadium. We were just too late. Feels like a a standard of the tournament arc, where you're just too late for registration, you gotta find another way in. Mawile needs more love. Yeah, I love Mega Mawile, but I wish they hadn't made it a Mega, honestly. I think Mega Mawile should have just been a regular evolution, because then we'd still have it, and we'd be able to use it, and it'd be awesome. I love Mega Mawile, it's so cool. Oh, hey Brandon, we finally found you, you filthy double-crossing traitor. That's not true. I've never betrayed anyone in my life. My biggest strength is loyalty. It's like my only good quality. Wrecking the hideout wasn't good enough for you, so you rip off the snag machine? You got some nerve. Oh, that. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that already, guys. You guys just weren't that interesting. You're all bald. I didn't fit in with the team, dude. This is for much later in the game. Yeah, for those of you who weren't here earlier, my capture card's converter is broken and it's messing up the sound. So we're just playing the OST in the background. So that's why the music is like not matching what's supposed to actually be playing right now. But here we have our first trainer that's using like diverse types. And so we can't actually just easily stomp these guys with like... Well, I mean, we can probably easily stomp them, but instead of using our Bite Helping Hand combo, it's better to split up our attacks. Espeon's going to go for super effective confusion, and we're going to just bite on the Corphish. Yeah, that takes out the coughing easy. No worries there. It fits perfectly, though. I don't know about that. Oh, we got the reprise. The music goes crazy in this game. And the funny thing is, this song is like a character's theme song. And as crazy as it is not as good as the one in the next game, I think. Personally, I prefer the sequel version of their song. So we bite the Corphish, hopefully we get that flinch. Yes, there we go. Easy flinch, and that gives us an easy victory. Alright, there we go. So yes, still see, even though we've only got 2 Pokemon, the enemies are still very weak at this time. This is the early route. This is like Route 1, basically, in a regular Pokemon game. Even though our Pokemon are like level 20 and their Pokemon are like level 20, this is still Route 1, essentially. Blast you, Brandon. Don't think this is over. We're going to get that snag machine back. Just you wait. And then it was over and we never heard from them again. Now, I think they do come back later, but it'd be really funny if they made that threat and then they just got blown up in an explosion off screen and we never heard from them again. Well, what do you know, Brandon? So you're from Team Snag'em. Yep, my dark secret revealed. Alright. Okay, we're back, I think. So, as we already discovered earlier, we cannot buy Pokeballs because they're just not sold in this region. There's no wild Pokemon around, so the shops don't sell Pokeballs. But we still have to come here and check to progress the story, basically. Oh, what? No Pokeballs. So we go there, we try and buy them there, and then I think we have to come up here and try and buy them as well. Do we have to talk to this guy next? No one sells Pokeballs around these parts. We already talked about him. Oh, the guy that runs Outskirts Stand used to sell them before, but you have to keep that a secret. So, that gives us our direction for the next location. So we did have to come here and check. And see where to go next. That's going to be kind of a thing where, unfortunately, again, due to limitations of how old this game is compared to like a new modern open world game, like if this released now, you'd just be able to go there like you'd be able to go there in real time. But because this is an old game, you kind of just get told, go here, and it's a little bit on the more linear side, which is a little unfortunate, but still very cool for the time and everything. I think it's still pretty well. Found a dusty box of Pokeballs, and he just gives them to us for free. So, actually pretty standard fare for Pokemon. You just get the starting Pokeballs. So, those are our starting Pokeballs, and then he's going to put out more with the rest of the merchandise, and we're just going to buy some. Oh, and we can already buy Great Balls, which is actually pretty incredible for this early in the game. We're going to buy 5 Great Balls. Again, my goal is to like 98% this game. We're going to catch every single Pokemon in this game. That's the goal. Or every Pokemon that you can get without the e-reader. I actually do have an e-reader, but I don't have the e-reader cards for it. If I had the e-reader cards, I would not need to collect every Pokemon. So now we've got Pokeballs, and we're going to go back to the city. And see, Chad is riding in the motorcycle too. You guys get to hop in the sidecar where Umbreon and Espeon were in the prologue. Something terrible's happening. A whole lot of scary men came here. Oh no. They came to give everyone haircuts. They're going to make everyone bald. Isn't that awful? That's my worst. That's actually my worst nightmare. So we gotta go find out what's happening. The scary bald men. We must confront them for the sake of good hair everywhere. That, unironically, that would probably be the number one motivating factor for me becoming a standing up against villainy, is to protect my hair. Oh, and here we have the man, the myth, the legend, Mirror B. I'm actually going to put up his music for this. I know we just listened to it, but we're going to put up Mirror B's music because it's just too good. This is the man, the myth, the legend, Mirror B. Oh, how pathetic you aren't you boys frightfully... Ugh, I completely butchered that. Oh, now aren't you boys frightfully pathetic? You mean to tell me you were bested by these darling infants? Darling, did you say your name was Brandon or something? Yes, I am quite darling, thank you. He knows I'm darling. I so don't like saying this, but we're not at liberty to keep your lady friend at liberty. That sweet young thing, she can see things that ordinary people aren't supposed to see. That just will not do for what we're planning to do. No, it won't do at all. If you don't like pain, like most people, you can avoid the pain by keeping your nose out of places it shouldn't be. So yes, you guys have a special power chat, which we will see very shortly. Boys, oh boys, yes we will. Boys, I shall make my return to Pyrite now. Do remember that I will be waiting for you to return with the little lady. Oh, okay, no, we're not fighting Mirror B yet, so we don't have to put on his theme yet. Never mind. So, Mirror B makes his fabulous exit and is just gonna leave. Look at that walk animation, dude. Too fabulous for me. Too fab for me, indeed. So, now we're gonna fight these guys again. And, Mirror BP on Folly. And, is this... No, we still don't see it here. I think it's the next battle where we get to see Chat's, assistance. It might be here, though. I don't remember for sure. I haven't played this game, like, over 10 years, so... I only played this once through, by the way. I'm gonna try and wait so that you guys don't miss things if I see it disconnect. I mean, like, this is early game battles, but I don't want to start, like, progressing the story without you guys. So we're just gonna take another chomp. Chomp. And, oh, wow, the Whisper lived that, actually. That is indeed astonishing. That's correct. Ooh, that did a lot of damage to Espeon. So we're gonna go for another bite. And another helping hand. I actually probably should have just used a regular attacking move with Espeon to finish it, but would have saved us an animation, but that's fine. Chomp. Goodbye, Whismur. Alas, poor Whismur, you will yap no more. Also, I like this guy's Guy Fieri hair. Again, very early 2000s. I have no idea what this guy's hat thing is supposed to be, though. If I speak about what I think it looks like, I think I might get in trouble. So he's going to send out Duskull and Spinarak. Yeah, see, we are already starting to see a bit more diversity in the types. This game does ramp up, and it becomes fairly decently difficult for a mainline Pokemon game that isn't like a ROM hack or something. So we're going to go with a Bite on Duskull and a Confusion on Spinarak. I'm pretty sure Spinarak's Poison type already, right? I know it becomes Poison when it evolves, but I don't remember. Yeah, it is still Poison type early on. So, split up our moves, take them out, no problem. Get those type effectiveness. Easy peasy. And here comes Makuhita. This is the first Pokemon, first trainer with extra Pokemon, and here is chat's special power. With your special eyes, you can see the darkness in this Pokemon. Those jerks captured me because I saw that Pokemon. I can see a black aura coming from it. They must have done something to that Pokemon. And then, punch! He just slapped me in the stomach. Brandon, be careful. This Pokemon isn't afraid to attack people. I hate to say this, but there's no other choice. Get that Pokemon back from the bad guys. Please, you have to. Actually, only you can do it. So this is where Chat and I team up. Basically, you guys have the special eyes that can see the Pokemon that have been tampered with by the enemies. And then, as the trainer, it's my job to catch the Pokemon back from them. So we're going to hit with a Bite, and we don't want to take out the Makuhita, so we're only going to hit it with a Return. Our power is Autism Stare. That's incredible. Yes, your power is to become the TBH creature and go, yippee! You guys see a shadow Pokemon, you're like, yippee! Incredible. That's why we're partners. That's why you're the best. Because you have the autism power. Alright, so now we can come into the bag, and unlike most games where you can throw a Pokeball at an enemy and the trainer will block it, they won't be able to block it in this game. So here goes our special Pokeball with the Snag Machine powering it up, and bam! 1, 2, 3, bingo! Gotcha, Makuhita was caught. So now, we have this guy's Makuhita. So yeah, you can't just catch all of the opponent's Pokemon, but the enemies do have special Pokemon that we can snag from the opponent. Remember, we're not stealing them, we're snagging them. We're not a bad guy, we're just liberating the Pokemon. You're not supposed to be impressed. Mirror B's gonna chew us out. And then they just run away. Oh, look at you doing that little half jump. Chat, you did it, Brandon. You snagged that Pokemon from the goon. Oh no. That's an unfortunate line. That has not aged the best. In light of recent events. But I'm sure there are others just like it. The goon or the Pokemon? I'm sure there are indeed other goons out there. Let's get all of them back from the bad guys. So yes, now we can check our Pokemon, and behold, we have the Makuhita. But the door to its heart is tightly shut. So because of that, we can't actually use its moves. It's only got the move Shadow Rush. which is an attack that is so harsh it also hurts the attacker. So it's a recoil move, and that's its only move for now. We can come up here. Aren't you a cute guy? I am so dang cute. Everyone notices just how adorable I am. Even though right now I'm looking so edgy, my cuteness can't help but shine through. It must be nice to travel with a cute girlfriend. Oh. No, this is just chat. We're not together like that. We are allies, but yeah, don't get that twisted. Although actually Rui does have a pretty cute design. I would probably be into the ship a little more if Wes wasn't just a complete edgelord. Alright, so now the exit to Phoenix City is blocked off. We've got a green peon there and a red peon over here and a zigzagoon over here. He's not relevant, but he's just a little guy, so he's doing his best. We appreciate that. And then down to the south, where we entered from, there's a blue peon. And those peons, we can only fight one of them, and they influence which Pokemon we get. So, without spoiling what it is that we're going to get, do we want a fire, water, or grass Pokemon for our playthrough? We'll get the other ones later, but I think they're not until like post-game. So, which one do you guys want? Do you guys want fire, water, or grass? I'll give you guys a few minutes to decide while I go heal. Heal our Pokemon up. And come down here. This is where you can trade your Pokemon to the Gen 3 games with the GameCube link cable. Fire? We could do fire. I'll give another minute in case anyone else wants to cast a vote. Again, there is a little bit of a delay, so I want to give everyone a chance to do their votes. That PC can be used not only to save your progress, but also to access the Pokemon storage system. Right. I forgot. This game you have to save at the PC, which I should probably do just to be sure. Yeah, we're 54 minutes in. We've only caught one Pokemon, so this is going to be fairly lengthy. I think even like the speed run is like 16 hours for the main campaign. Like, it's decently lengthy. Do I have any items in storage? Nope. I can deposit items. No. And we can toss items here. So it looks like we've only got one vote for fire, so we can do fire. Personally, I probably would have chosen water, but it doesn't really matter too much. Let me think. Yeah, fire and water are the two better options, but both of them can be kind of outplaced later on for sure. So like from a pure type diversity standpoint, grass is probably the best, but it's also the worst of the three. So we'll go ahead and fight this guy. Sorry to break it to you, but I'm not about to let you pass. Or do you have this idea that you can take me in a battle? I'm pretty sure we can take this guy. But actually, hold on. I'm gonna say no. So I actually do want to swap. I'm gonna bring Makuhita in over Umbreon. And now we're gonna fight this guy. Mystery Troop Rosso would like to battle. He sent out Quilava and Grimer. So tell me, chat, what do your special eyes see? Go Makuhita and Espeon. And chat, Use your special eyes. Quilava has a black aura. So, yes, our choice here was actually which of the 3 Johto starters we wanted to get. So we're going to grab Quilava here. You can only get one in this part of the game, and then I think you get the others like post-game. So we can't get all of them. But that was another one of the big selling points of this game, was this was how you got a lot of the Johto Pokemon back in Gen 3. Because a lot of them were just like not in Emerald and the Fire Red Leaf Green. So you could get them from this. And then XD Gale of Darkness had a mix of the Johto Pokemon and then like version exclusives like Solrock and Lunatone. I actually bought XD before Colosseum, and I got it just so that I could get Zangoose and Totodile. Those were the only 2 Pokemon I was missing from my National Dex in Gen 4. So I actually bought XD just to get those 2 Pokemon. And I actually bought this one for a different Pokemon. Apparently I'm just a weirdo who buys Pokemon games to get one specific Pokemon. Can you steal non-Shadow Pokemon? No. You can only steal the Shadow one. They won't let you be a villain and take the regular Pokemon. Remember, this is Brandie's redemption arc, my reformation. I'm not allowed to steal the non-Shadows. So Shadow Rush does, I'm pretty sure it's super effective against every Pokemon except Shadows. So we're going to use that to hit Quilava because we don't want to kill it. And we're going to hit the Grimer with a Confusion. Take that one out. I did not remember there was a Grimer there, for the record. That's not the reason I kept Espeon in. I just thought that being able to Helping Hand Quilava would be better. Alright, so... Oh, Quilava dug a hole. That's bad. Makuhita used Shadow Rush, and it missed. So we'll use Shadow Rush on Spoink, and I'm going to go for a Reflect on Espeon. So that'll buff our defenses a little bit. Quilava. Yeah. Hit Espeon, but that Reflect helped us a bit. Made us a little bit bulkier. Spoink is going for the Psy-Wave, hits Makuhita. And we're going to retaliate with Shadow Rush. Bam! Oh no, is Shadow Rush not super effective? I thought Shadow moves were always super effective, but I guess not. Alright, so that didn't take out the Spoink, but we're going to hit with another Shadow Rush, and I'm going to try and just snipe the Quilava. And so here's... Oh no, I can't do that glitch actually, so... I'll show a glitch after we take out the Spoink. I'm going to hit a Return on Quilava. That shouldn't take it out. Yeah, no problems. Oh, right, but because it's a Shadow Pokemon and its only move is Shadow Rush, which has Recoil, we do have to be careful not to weaken the enemy Pokemon too much, or they might knock themselves out, which would be bad, considering our goal of collecting every single Pokemon in the game. So, I think I remember how to do this glitch. Because this is a Pokemon game, naturally it has glitches and is held together with duct tape. Actually, that's not true. This is one of the more polished Pokemon games, I would say. Probably because it was not made by Game Freak. But so I can use a Great Ball, and if I remember correctly, I use the Great Ball on Quilava, and then I use my second Pokemon, and I switch the Great Ball with the Pokeball, and then we'll go ahead and just hit another return. And that should throw the Great Ball without actually using it from my inventory. I'm pretty sure this was patched out in XD. They did fix that, but yeah, it broke free of the ball. But if we check our inventory, we should still have 5 Great Balls after that. So that is a very powerful glitch. And you can imagine how nutty that becomes when you get the Master Ball, which... Yes, the Master Ball is in this game, and it's as good as it sounds. So let me check. We should have 5 Great Balls still. Yes, we still have 5 Great Balls. So I'm going to use that again. The thing with that glitch is you have to throw the Pokeball with your first Pokemon. Which is part of why I left Makuhita in the front. So that we could still do like attacks with like Espeon and stuff. Because Makuhita's shadow attacks are gonna whittle us down more. Also, I didn't mean to do this, but the snag machine is charging after use. It can't be used again right away. So that just means that you can't throw 2 Pokeballs in one turn. So I'm gonna move that back down. Oh, wait, I messed up. I messed it up. Oh. I will figure this out. Okay. Use on the Quilava and swap. And now I'm just going to use Helping Hand. This is the best game ever. Also, welcome back, Punted. I hope you got to see the butterflies. That sounded really nice. I'd like to see the butterflies, but I don't think you can catch a butterfly in this game, sadly. Butterfree is not allowed. Man, I wouldn't mind having Venomoth, honestly. Venomoth would be cool to have in this game on my team. I like Venomoth. Underrated. Tridley and Folly can't be blamed for losing. This is the game of all time. Yeah. No, for like a GameCube game, I genuinely do think it looks better than Sword and Shield. Only 1 butterfly? Oh, I'm sorry. Still, that's more than I usually see. What was that strange Pokemon? What did you people do to it? It's a Pokemon that we turned into a fighting machine by artificially closing the door to its heart. This is some edgy 2000s Kingdom Hearts plot here. No, you didn't. You artificially closed the door to that poor Pokemon's heart? Chat's like so upset about this. I mean, like, understandably so, but like, to a normal person that sounds like, what? What are you guys even yapping about? Knowing that's not going to help you do anything. And then he pieces out. And with that, the rest of the other colored peons leave as well, so we aren't able to steal their Pokemon. Ooh, a Monarch. Nice. I'm surprised we don't have like a Monarch Butterfly Pokemon. That would be really cool. When I was little, I heard about that. Did you, chat? They say that if any Pokemon closes the door to its heart, it can be gradually reopened by battling together with it. Let's go there. Those guys are probably headed for Pyrite Town. After all, it was in Pyrite that they captured you. Okay, so next goal is to go to Pyrite Town. But because chat just happened to know that Pokemon's hearts can be opened by battling together, you can see the heart gauge. And that has decreased a little because we used Makuhita in battle. Yes, so the Shadow Pokemon do not gain experience and level ups like regular Pokemon, but instead they lower the gauge to their heart. But that experience is actually stockpiled, and once we purify them, they'll get all that experience in one burst. So they are still gaining things from battling with us, but as of now, they're not as good generally as like our Espeon and Umbreon. But we still want to battle with them so that we can lower their heart gauge. And you see Quilava, who we have not battled with, still has a maxed out heart gauge. Oh, there's a little exhibit where you go hiking. That sounds cool. Yeah, I like... Most bugs scare me, but I do like butterflies a lot. Very cool. I almost said very cool Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon, Butterfly. So now we can go ahead and heal up. Oh, I wanted to heal up, please. I don't know if we're going to use the Makuhita, but we'll probably use the Quilava for a while. Let's see. Also, Quilava's holding, I think this is a Charcoal. Yeah, it is holding a Charcoal. So we'll have those boosted fire moves. So now we can just peace out. Let's bounce, chat. Oh, construction lot. Yeah, we're supposed to go to Phoenix City, but it won't, or Pyrite Town, but it won't let us. We have to go to the construction lot first instead. Very inorganic way of making us come here, I will say. But look at that tower. That tower looks awesome. And for some reason, we have to come here first. Hold it. This is a construction site. It's not a safe place to be. This is no place for tourists to visit. Go on, scram. Not enough people say scram these days, right? It's been a mighty long time. I can't recall when it was that I was last at home. Oh no. The plight of the working class man. He has not been allowed to go see his family. He is stuck working overtime on this construction project. All that's left is to clean up the site, and we're done. So yes, this is a very inelegant way of showing us this location, but whatever. There will be a Colosseum on top of the tower when they're done. And we can't go in. So yeah, there was no reason for us to come here other than to foreshadow, ooh, you're going to be able to come here later. I guess the implication is that we were on our way to Pyrite Town, and we saw that in the distance, and we were like, ooh, what's that? And we pulled over to look at it. I guess that's the implication, but let's get back on our motorbike and go to Pyrite. Okay, we're back. I don't know if you guys saw that, but basically the police officer, I think, was talking to this guy, and then this guy, after he walked away, this guy was like, haha, you're an idiot, I fooled you. But we overheard that, so we can talk to this guy now. But yeah, that guy, I think he's supposed to be a police officer, but he looks more like a hotel bellhop to me, so. I haven't seen your face around these parts. What are you, tourists? If you don't want to get hurt, you should get lost and quick for the good of your health. Okay, so we can't actually fight that guy yet, but we know that he's up to something because we saw him. We overheard that little conversation. We got a fortune teller here. People call Fatine the mother of Pyrite. Her ability as a fortune teller is highly regarded. She even determined where my wife is living since she left me. Oh, what is that? What kind of insane plot point is that in a Pokemon game? This guy's wife just left me, and he went to the fortune teller to find her. Find what you seek, be it an object, person, or luck. Welcome to Fatine's fortune-telling chamber. I think that later on, you can have her help you find Pokemon that you missed? Maybe I'm making that up. I don't remember. Oh. Mans just ran into me and spun out. What was that? Let's see. Thugs have been witnessed using strange Pokemon. Oh, well, that sounds like what we're here for, huh? You love divorce in your Pokemon games? We need more of it. Well, we did have divorce. Well, we kind of had divorce in a Pokemon game. We had Lucamine. It wasn't like a intended divorce, but they kind of ended up separated, so kind of similar idea. Shirls, the chief of police in this town. Are you travelers? Yes. I'm the legendary traveler, and this is my partner Paimon. And we're looking for my sister. I'm gonna use that joke every time it comes up. My brain is broken by Genshin Impact. So we got a guy locked up. Oh no, we can't talk to him. I thought we could talk to him. Oh wait, hold up. Are these the clowns? Look, our clown boys are locked in jail. Don't tell Mirror B that we're hiding out here. So after we blew our last chance, we couldn't go back, so we turned ourselves in for stealing that truck, and here we are. They're more afraid of Mirror B than they are of the police. I think we should go find Mirror B and tell him that his idiots are in custody. Let me see. I think there are some items you can get in some of the houses, but I don't remember for sure. That might be a XD thing. And right now we don't really have direction other than find the Pokemon. Oh, we can talk to Duking. If you want to enter a battle, go see the Colosseum's receptionist. Right, I think that's what we have to do. I'm the lookout. Nobody is supposed to get by me. There's nothing special behind the bookshelf. I didn't think it would let me just do that. I actually thought it would stop me from just opening the bookshelf right away. My sister hasn't done anything but chatter. I'm so bored. Oh, wow. I'm the sister. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here right now, actually. I just wandered in. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can actually do, but... Wait, hold on. Actually, was I supposed to go in there? What is the matter with you? Have they sucked the spirit right out of you? So you just clam up? I've lost faith in you. Oh, here we go. We saw Escade as a mayor who actually did something when we told him about the villains, but Duking over here is a more accurate representation of a politician who's not willing to help when the thugs are running around the town. So yeah, we can't do anything about that. So I think now we have to go to the Colosseum is our goal. Oh, we got sucked into a battle. Oops. That's fine. Oh, it's Sentret! It's Sentret! Oh, our little guy's on his training arc. He's gonna become an overused for real one day. I have faith in him. We're gonna send out Quilava to lower Shadow Gauge and Espeon. Honestly, optimally, I should probably be using Quilava and Makuhita right now, but I feel like that'll slow down the battles a lot, just using using two Pokemon that only have Shadow Rush, so we can't exploit any weaknesses. And also, Espeon just hits pretty hard, actually, so better to just kind of split our damage up a little bit. Hit him with the Shadow Rush. Oh. Well, that's why Sentra isn't an overuse for real yet. It almost died to our Lava Shadow Rush. And I'll go ahead and hit Slackoth with another Confusion. Look how bouncy he was. He got hit with that and he went bounce, bounce. Oh, Quilava's emotions rose to a fever pitch. It's in was that pursuit mode or reverse mode? I don't remember what it's called. Oh, no, I think it was hyper mode. I just can't read. Sentret hits with defense curl, but that won't help when we hit it with a Shadow Rush. Although, now that Quilava is in that, it's in like a frenzy mode, so its aura is red now. And now it won't listen to us. It's kind of like when you have a Pokemon that's too high level for you in the main game. that's a traded Pokemon, and it'll like ignore your orders and stuff. So if we have Quilava do things now, it like might ignore us, which I'll try and just show it. I want to show it off before we do something about it, but Quilava might just like ignore us right now. Which, this is another one of the mechanics that's like unique to this game. Okay, no, it did still use Shadow Rush. I'll leave it in that state until I can show what happens when it ignores us. But there you go. That battle, not too hard and didn't have any Shadow Pokemon, just a regular guy. So we can still come and fight some guys. We can also do the shop. I don't think there's anything in the shop right now though, so. Oh, did she just call me? What? Hold on. Okay, so that was an insane interaction here. This lady just called me a hottie, first of all. Again, everyone's into me in this game. And then she called you guys, she called chat a wallflower. And said that I should ditch her, I should ditch you guys and be with her instead. You guys got mad, told me to stomp her down, and now the lady's like, actually, he's not my type. That was an insane interaction that went by very quickly there. And now we've got to stomp her down, as you so eloquently put it, for the sake of your guys' pride. And mine, because what do you mean I'm not your type? I'm everyone's type. I'm too dang adorable. Everyone should be in love with me because I'm just so cute. Insane interaction. The NPCs in this game are unhinged. So we'll go with the Shadow Rush on Quilava, and we'll hit Gulpin with a helping, or with a Confusion. Hit Gulpin with Helping Hand. Yeah, that'll help. There you go. Critical on Gulpin. Take it down. Quilava used Shadow Rush. Okay, still working. And we got a critical hit. I think that's actually one of the benefits of this this hyper mode that Quilava is in. I think it does critical more often, but the downside is that it will just ignore you sometimes. So it can be like a risk-reward thing where keeping your Pokemon in critical mode can be helpful. But then it might just ignore you and not help. So, what kind of man battles a frail girl like me without easing up? You're not going to win the hearts of girls that way. That's okay. You're not my type. It was here in the square that I saw that strange Pokemon. Tried to leave town afterwards, and that's when those creeps grabbed me. We should be careful. Even at the best of times, there's nothing normal about this town. So, we can go forward, I think, but we can also fight these guys and catch their Pokemon. So we'll do that. I'm still going to try and show off Quilava's hyper mode. And that was the end of our OST, so we'll just go ahead and replay that. Back once more. Welcome back. Welcome back. Ooh, hold on. There we go. Oh, what do your special eyes see? It's a Misdreavus. So we can catch Misdreavus. But first, gonna take out the Zigzagoon. We'll go ahead and Helping Hand. I probably shouldn't actually while it's in reverse mode. Or hyper mode or whatever. I keep calling it reverse mode, but I don't think that's what it's called in this game. Ooh. Oh no. Yeah, that's a thing. Uh-oh. Music, come back. Also, our Espeon got one shot, which is not the best thing that could have happened. Now fix the music. Music, come back. Come back, music. Bah! Down goes Zigzagoon. There we go. It just wanted to have that triumphant little bit of the music line up with Zigzagoon's death. And we got a Skitty. Okay, it was hyper mode. Okay, Quilava's in hyper mode still. We'll go ahead and Shadow Rush the Misdreavus. And, oh, yeah, here's another thing. As your Pokemon's heart gauge reduces, you get back your other moves. So Makuhita learned Focus Energy, so it can use that or Shadow Rush now. But we're just going to go with Shadow Rush, because Focus Energy is not going to help us much here. Yeah, that was another critical hit. So Quilava's just doing like a lot of critical hits. Oh, Skitty hits us with a tickle. Cute. Don't tickle my Makuhita. Don't tickle him. Oh, he's confused. Hurt itself in its confusion. What? Rip Makuhita. Quilava's still in hyper mode. Well, if hyper mode isn't going to hurt us, we're just going to keep using it. But I'm pretty sure it can backfire on you. Oh, Misdreavus hits with Shadow Ball. Yep, rip Makuhita. He is dead, Zo. He is dead, Zo. See, if we were Nuzlocking, this trainer would have caught me like completely unprepared and probably forced a wipe right here. Well, maybe not a wipe, but we would have lost 2 Pokemon right off the bat, which wouldn't have been great. That's why I didn't really want to Nuzlocke this. Quilava's hit with Recoil. So we're going to drop a Great Ball on the Misdreavus. Swap that so we can preserve the Pokeball. And then we'll go with a Secret Power on Skitty. What is up with the music? It was playing fine earlier. I'll just refresh that. Let's go get that Misdreavus. There we go. So we caught Misdreavus. We can add that to our team. I like that you can steal people's Pokemon. Yeah, that is a thing that a lot of people like about this game. As for me, I'm just kind of like okay on it. Like, it makes sense in the context of the story, but I wouldn't want a whole game that's based around it, honestly. Or like a whole game that's based on like just always stealing your opponent's Pokemon. I like it in the context of this particular game, but like if a mainline game was like steal your opponent's Pokemon, I wouldn't be really into that, honestly. What is up with the music? YouTube, what is your deal? YouTube. YouTube. Stop. YouTube gonna be YouTube. Wow, that was easy for you. Losing like that snapped me out of my hyper state. Did you know, if a Pokemon goes into hyper mode, call its name and its head will snap back into reality? Why do the trainers here have these strange Pokemon? I'm sure of it now. The town's hiding a big secret. So we gotta find the secret of the town. Oh, that's your favorite Pokemon? Yeah, imagine you're fighting this guy and you're like, oh, that's your favorite Pokemon? I'm gonna steal it. That's just mean to me. I don't like that as a mechanic. It's fine in the context of this game because we're like helping save the Pokemon, but like in a mainline game, I'd be like sad. Where's the Pokemon Center? Hold up. Oh wait, was it the inn? I want to heal my Pokemon. Where do I go for that? I'm trying to remember. This is the shop. Oh, it's the hotel. Okay. I was like lost. I was looking for a Pokemon Center. I was like, where's the where do I go to heal? You love stealing little kids' Pokemon? That's not nice. That's not nice. Don't do that. That's scary. 100 Poke a night. Yeah, this is like interesting. I think this is like the first time that you had like a rest stop in a Pokemon game that wasn't free. I mean, it might as well be free with how cheap it is, but like that's interesting, actually. Is there an item in here? I feel like there's an item in here. But that might be an XD Gale of Darkness thing. Let's see. Nope. That was an XD Gale of Darkness thing, I guess. You burnt a hole in your pants by sliding on the floor. Oh no. Ow. That sounds like it hurt. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. So yeah, let's do another battle and we'll try and steal this guy's Pokemon. Yeah, we get a lot of Pokemon, so we'll have to decide which Pokemon we're going with. Also, I think I messed up my headphones. Let me fix that real quick. No, maybe it was just... Oh, it's just YouTube being YouTube again. YouTube, what is your deal? Oh, you have to do musical theater tomorrow. Good luck with that. That sounds interesting, though. I was never, like, a theater kid. I didn't have the confidence for it earlier, but now I could probably do it. I'd probably be more comfortable if I did it now, because I'm just more confident now, but I wasn't back then. So we can catch the Shadow Noctowl. That'll be cool. And, we're going to start with a Reflect, actually. Just buff our team's defenses a little bit. Yeah, see, Quilava's getting a crazy number of critical hits. Oh wait, no, was that the problem with Shadow Rush? Actually, it might not be that it just ignores me. I think it gets like locked into only using Shadow moves. Maybe that was it. But since I only want to use Shadow moves right now, there's no reason to not have it be in Hyper mode. Because it doesn't have like Flamethrower yet, so... Well, actually I think you don't get the reduced heart mode while you're in Hyper mode, so I probably shouldn't snap it out. So, I guess I'll show it now. We can call the Pokemon, and it will snap out of Hyper mode. And we'll go ahead and hit Wingull with the Confusion. Quilava came to its senses from the trainer's call, and that did... The Noctowl did not get caught, but we also did not kill it, so I'm just whittling it down and lowering its accuracy so it doesn't do too much damage, although it did put Espeon to sleep through the reduced accuracy hypnosis, so that's good. Thanks. Oh, our Reflect wore off too, that's no good. And their Reflect wore off. Oh man, everyone's just gonna have this turn be resetting the battle. So I'm going to drop another Smokescreen, and then I'm going to call Espeon. Yeah, basically you don't need to buy Awakenings in this game for the most part. I mean, I guess there is a use for them if you want to attack with a Pokemon. Like, I could have used an Awakening on Espeon there, and then had Espeon ready to do an attack, but for the most part you can just use your Pokemon's turn to wake them up. So I'll hit another Smokescreen, and I'll swing another return on Noctowl. Try and chip it down a little bit. Alright, I think one more... actually, we could probably do a Shadow Rush and a Reflect. And then next turn we should have Noctowl weakened enough that we can try and catch it again. Okay, yeah, all those smoke screens are coming in clutch now because it's finally starting to miss stuff. And we'll go ahead and swap the Pokeball. And just to be safe, maybe we should get Espeon out. There we go. Got it. Got the Noctowl. Probably won't use Noctowl, although I guess we could use it early on for Hypnosis. But I think we get a better option. If a Pokemon goes into Hyper Mode, its attacks become more likely to be critical hits. Yep, we saw that. But he didn't say what the downside was. Yes, we're back. Hopefully it stays back. I'm sorry about the disconnects. Twitch just doesn't like me, I guess. Because my internet says it's fine. My internet has like... it's like 4 bars or something, so it's like... My internet's okay. Twitch just does not like me. No, I don't want to... I want to heal my Pokemon real quick. That guy did a number on my Pokemon. Let's grab a potion. Ooh. Or I could super potion. I don't know. That seems overkill. Let's just heal up Espeon. Alright. Yeah, we're just going to build up our team here. Does this lady have... Also, look at her crazy outfit. She wants to be Lynette so bad. She got that top hat. She got the... She's like some kind of street performer, but she's not a master magician like Linny and Lynette, unfortunately. Oh, Shadow Pokemon. Ooh, we can get Flaffy. Ooh, I like Flaffy. Do you guys want to use Flaffy? I'm not totally committed to it. We could definitely swap in some other Pokemon, but Flaffy is pretty cool. Until it evolves. Ampharos is kind of lame, honestly, but... I mean, Ampharos is fine. It's just not as cool as Flaffy and Mareep, because they're little sheep guys, and then Ampharos is... a thing. It's not a sheep, but it's a thing. Aw, man, I wish I had Flamethrower right now. Flaffy! Yeah, we love Flaffy. It's so cute and pink. Pokemon Colosseum Flaffy only run. I don't think that would get very far. Oh, Flaffy static paralyzed Quilava. No good. See, Flaffy's too strong for us. We gotta catch it. We gotta get that on our team. That Quilava's already paralyzed. Nerd. So we'll hit another Shadow Rush and a Confusion for Shroomish. There we go. Take that guy down. Actually, it's a female Shroomish. Take her down. Bye-bye, Shroomish. Hit us with a Cotton Spore to lower our speed. Our Quilava is going to be like... Our Quilava is basically like... had its ankles broken. Now it's paralyzed and it had its speed lowered. It's not going anywhere fast now. So I'll toss Great Ball. And then... I'll hit a return. Yes, we got Flaffy. Let's go. Flaffy was sent to the PC storage system. Should we go grab Flaffy right away? I feel like we should go grab Flaffy. Actually, no. We should finish the trainers in this square right now, even though it's a circle, not a square. Okay, Shadow Rush is a typeless move, basically. Okay, so it ignores weaknesses, but it's also... Or it ignores resistances and weaknesses. But I feel like we should take out these guys and then go pick up Flaffy and decide who we're bringing to the next fight. Because I think the next area is going to be like a gauntlet of trainers, and it'll have like our next like big fight. We can also get the Skiploom. I'm pretty sure the Skiploom is available for us to catch. Yep, we can catch the Skiploom. He's just a cute little guy. Do you guys want to use Skiploom too? I'm down for it. At least until we get some other Pokemon. Yeah, I do prefer XD's selection of Pokemon, I feel. But I'm also just like less overall interested in Johto Pokemon, which this game has a bigger emphasis on in terms of the Pokemon you can catch, so there's that. Skiploom hits a Mega Drain. Make my team the cutest? For sure, that's the brand, right? Is Quilava cute? I feel like Quilava's cute, but Typhlosion is kind of not. Typhlosion's a little too scary, right? we get Typhlosion and then we just box it. Pro plays, pro strats, yeah? Music, come back. Slap him with Shadow Rush. Down goes Dustox. And Quilava's already to 2 heart gauges fixed, and now it's in hyper mode. Okay. I wish Quilava was our second Pokemon right now, so we could call it out of hyper mode and throw the Pokeball. We'll go ahead and... Oh, no, we don't want to use Return. We might kill it. Let's use a Reflect. Just in case. There we go. Caught Skiploom. We could definitely add Skiploom to the team after this. Oh, boo, I had to lose. Yeah, it's because your outfit is ridiculous. What is that? She's wearing a red onesie, cowboy boots, and a purple cowboy hat. Like, the NPC designs in this game are just, like, absurd. Though, our bootleg Linny over here, I kind of vibe with it. Mostly because of the skirt. I think the skirt is cute. But the rest of her outfit is a little silly. Yeah, let's swap Quilava. And we can swap Espeon and get... Let's get Umbreon in here. Umbreon hasn't seen some action for a bit, so... We'll fight this guy, and I think this is the last guy, and then we'll go get the rest of our Pokemon out of the box. Oh, we get Quagsire and Psyduck that we're fighting here. Okay. Quilava wasn't a good choice for this. I should have gone back for Flaffy and Skiploom. I should have gotten them. Oh, what do your eyes see, chat? It's a Shadow Quagsire. So we can catch the Quagsire too. Is Quagsire a cute guy? Do we think Quagsire's cute enough for the team? They're like, of course, there are tier lists for Pokemon in this game. I'm pretty sure Quagsire's like on the higher end of the tier list because it's available early on and it's pretty good. I think it's like pretty bulky and it has decent enough special attack to do some damage and stuff. So it's considered a pretty good Pokemon for the run, but we don't have to use it. We don't have to play optimally or anything. Not till post-game, anyway. Oh no, Quilava is getting beat over there. Alright, this is not good. I'll call Quilava so that we at least reduce its heart meter a little bit. Yeah, that takes out like 2/3 of that bar. Umbreon, hit him with the chompers. Sorry you got distracted. No worries. No worries. I'm just happy that you're here and hanging out. You don't have to be chatting up a storm. Although I do appreciate that as well. But if you get distracted or you have to go do other things, then that's just fine too. Oh, rip Quilava. Poor little guy. He's just a little eepy. Down he goes. Yeah, I don't have a great answer into Quagsire here. Don't have a great answer for Quagsire, unfortunately. We should take out Psyduck first. Yeah, I think this is Escade's theme that's playing right now. Not terribly fitting for a battle. Especially one where I'm getting beat down pretty handily, actually. This can be the theme of Brandie is a clown and made a bad move. I should remember that for if I do a supercut of this video, actually. Or of this stream. Well, if I do a stream for a supercut for Colosseum, it'll probably be like all of the Colosseum streams together or something. Chomp. Down you go. Hit him with the chomp. Circus music? Yeah, it is kind of circus, huh? It does read kind of circus. Makuhita, hit him with the Shadow Punch. There's a Shadow Rush, actually. Shadow Punch is a different move. Which is not a Shadow move, funny enough. But Shadow Punch? I don't think that was introduced until Gen 4, actually. Oh, down goes Makuhita. Rip. Rip my guy. Yeah, this, Okay, everything broke at once. Thank you, Internet. The power of science is amazing, as they say at the start of every Pokemon game, right? So I'll go with a Secret Power and another Great Ball. Music will come back hopefully soon. Oh, wait. I didn't... Oh, wait. I used Secret Power first. So that was actually a Great Ball that I used. I need to pay more attention so I don't accidentally waste the Master Ball when we get it. But there we go. Quagsire was caught. Quagsire sent to the storage system. Do we want to use Quagsire? Is Quagsire cute enough to be on the team? I think it's cute enough for now, at least. We could replace it later if we want. But there we go. That takes care of this battle square. Takes care of all of those guys. Can we swap Pokemon here? No. Alright, then I guess we should just run to Phoenix City then. So we can swap our team around. Because I don't think we can do that here. YouTube, where is my music? YouTube, bring it back. Yeah, I'll hit up Phoenix City. And let's run up and heal up and then swap the team around. I'm sorry, but I think it's time to put Marshmallow Pikachu in the box. I don't know that I want to use Makuhita for the whole run. Hariyama's okay, but it's not a Pokemon I'm like super enthusiastic about, you know? It was never a Pokemon I was like, oh wow, Makuhita. Oh wow, Hariyama. It's just like, yeah, those are cool. So I think we drop Marshmallow Pikachu for Flaffy. We grab Skiploom in place of Noctowl. I do like Noctowl, actually. I wish it was better. Unfortunately, flying normal is like as boring as you could be. And then I think we drop Misdreavus for Quagsire, and that gives us a very strong core. And again, we can swap those guys out later if we want, but that gives us a pretty good core to work with. And we'll go ahead and heal up. Oh my goodness, YouTube, where did you go? Where did you go? What did you do? I think we made something entirely new. And it wasn't quite me, and it wasn't quite you. I love that song. Nope, nope, don't want to heal again, thanks. Who do we want to lead the charge now? I think we should swap Quilava and bring in... Let's go with... Actually, I want to get Skiploom up, because I think it gets Sleep Powder, which will be helpful for catching Pokemon. To be honest, that's the main reason I'm... Hopefully we're back. I'll give another minute for people to have a chance to pop in. Okay, I'm really sorry it keeps breaking. I'm gonna try and look into it again. I followed some videos online that said this'll fix your stream, and it didn't work apparently. So I'll try and fix it still, but I'm very frustrated. In case it wasn't obvious, I know you guys probably are too. But thank you for being patient and putting up with it. I appreciate it. So basically, I walked to the Colosseum, and the Colosseum's already in progress, so we're not allowed to enter the tournament. We missed the tournament again. And honestly, I don't remember what we're supposed to do at this point in the game. Rui, chat, you're on the bridge. I need to get through. Yeah, we unfortunately, as okay, while the stream decided to break itself, I remembered where to go. That sounds like I looked it up, but I did actually just remembered. I talked to someone and he mentioned that this guy, and I was like, oh wait, I think we're supposed to go talk to him. So we're gonna talk to this guy and fight him. You know, I wonder, it seems like the stream starts like really breaking down at the same time each day. I wonder if that's because people are coming back from like work, and then there's a lot more people using the internet, and that's like messing up the neighborhood's internet or something. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't know how science works. But it seems to happen like the same time every day. Shadow Furry! We can get an overused Pokemon for real, for real. Guys, do we get Shadow Furret on our team? Also, we got Ralts. I wish we could catch Ralts. Ralts is one of my like 3 favorite Pokemon of all time. Oh, we're gonna put Furret to sleep. He's gonna go sleepy sleep. Look at the terrifying power of Shadow Furret. Witness it and weep. Mere mortals cannot compare. It's okay though. We had, luckily we had Furret's one weakness, a Skiploom, to put it to sleep. Oh, rip Ralts. Poor little guy. I love Ralts. I love Ralts so much. Poor guy. He is deads. The poor Ralts is deads. Let's see. Yeah, I think I don't know if we'll run the Furret with us for the whole game, but I think we could definitely use it for at least a little bit, right? I think that'll be fun. So we'll try and catch it without, like, one-shotting it. Hopefully we don't take out the Furret. Oh, Skiploom went into hyper mode. That's no good. Oh, look at C-Dot go. He just spun at us. C-Dot did a little spinny spin and hit Umbreon. I think that was a Rock Smash. I wasn't paying attention. I was busy entranced by that animation because that animation was incredible. Actually, hold on. We should, while Furret is asleep and unable to sweep us with its immense power, we'll go ahead and try and catch it. Let's try and catch that Furret. The only way we can prevent Furret from sweeping our team is to take its power for ourselves. Oh, also, my wings and Halo aren't supposed to be here right now. I turned those off. There we go. We caught it. We caught Furret. We have no reason to fear any longer, for it has been contained. Alright, we gotta deal with the C-Dot. And what was the other Pokemon here? Stop punching Umbreon with your mighty spin. A Machop. Okay, that's just a... Yeah, this is a bad matchup here. I'm actually gonna swap. Let's get in Flaffy. We'll bring in Flaffy and we'll Shadow Rush the C-Dot. This, the Pokemon Center music does not fit for this, semi-intense battle with a real overuse for real, for real. Oh, Machop is flexing on us. I don't respect your reflex. That was... I tried to do something there. That didn't come out right at all. I just kind of butchered that entire sentence. But Machop is not going to be an issue for us from here. We should be able to take it out, no problem. Down you go. Just like that. Oh my god, Escade's theme. I'm sick of Escade's theme. There we go. No more Escade theme. It's cursed. But yeah, we took out this guy and his shadow Pokemon. Yeah, I just kind of forgot that this guy was here, even though I mentioned him earlier on. Shadow Pokemon with the Black Aura, yeah. So they formally introduced the title of Shadow Pokemon to the game. Oh, and here we got Mirror B chatting with Sephiroth. What was this guy's actual name? I legit don't remember. NASCAR. Okay, so NASCAR is talking with Mirror B. Okay, cool. And that's kind of weird. I feel like they don't usually cut in the middle of a Pokemon game to show us things that our character can't actually see. So that's just kind of a weird thing. I don't know why they did that here. And Mirror B just says he's going to the cave. But, like, we can't actually reach him right now. So, like, there's no reason to have that cutscene play and tell us that. Because that's, like, way later. That we can't reach Mirror B right now. It looks like the Colosseum has a secret. So we got to take part in the battle challenge. Thank you, chat. Thank you for your guidance. I appreciate it. If no one else has us, chat has us. Oh, look at this scientist. He just died. There's trouble, help me. What do you need, scientist? The chief's inside. Silva came and then he's dead. You love his walk animation? Yeah, he's like he's very exaggerated. That Silva's gone too far this time. He ripped out and ripped off one of the gears. The Colosseum's going to be without power. Who's Silva? Like, it's weird. They're like, oh, wait, I think I know. I think Silva was that guy we saw earlier, but they're like making this big deal out of Silva, and it's like, he's just some generic NPC guy. Why are we supposed to remember him? The only thing bruised is my pride. It was only Silva, so I wasn't expecting any trouble. Isn't Silva Duking's trusted lieutenant? What's his motive for doing this? He was ranting about how the Colosseum can just shut down or something. So we gotta go find Silva is our next goal. If the Colosseum loses power, the whole town suffers. Find the gear Silva ran off with. Okay. So now we finally have some actual direction. Also, I think this is actually the correct music that's supposed to be playing right now. The Pyrite Town theme is very snazzy. They forgot to put in his special model. True. So we gotta find Sylvan. I don't remember where he is. So I guess we just gotta wander the town looking for him. Actually, hold up. I think he left the town. We'll check over here just to be sure. But I think he left the town. I think I know where he left to. No, it's not here. Not here, not here. I'm pretty sure I know where he went. And I think what they actually want you to do is I think they want you to talk to... No, not her. I thought they wanted you to use the fortune teller to find him, but never mind. I have a hunch that he left to the construction lot to hide the gear over here and all this junk. So that... Okay. Anyway, we found the gear. And Silva's a traitor. That is the conclusion of that side quest. Well, not side quest, it was a main quest, but... Yep, I found the gear, and we can put it back and fix the Colosseum. Good job, Brandie. Good 5-minute fetch quest. We spent longer waiting for the stream to fix itself than we did fixing the gear. 30 long years of cranking gears. This guy's been cranking it for 30 years. Isn't that incredible? I apologize for that. That was bad. Alright, so... Duking has a favor. He wants us to enter the next Colosseum battle, win the challenge, and get that prize for winning the Colosseum. So that'll be our goal here. And I think after the Colosseum, we'll probably call it since the stream is having issues. And I'm going to try again to try and fix that. I'm going to try and bust out the cable. I really wanted to use the cable as a last resort because that thing will just be a menace, but if that's what I got to do, I'll try it. So we're going to enter the Pirate Colosseum Knockout Challenge. Hold on. Actually, first, we could enter with this team. Or we could unleash the power of an overused for real. Now, I don't know. This might make the game too easy. But we can box someone to make room for this mighty threat. Again, I'm not sure that we'll use it for the whole game, but let's swap for Quilava. This is the actual worst strategy I could ever do. This is the worst strategy possible. We're gonna swap and bring in Furret. And they're not gonna be able to stop us. Furret is going to sweep the enemy team. Oh, come on. There you go. Alright, let's go Furret. Pirate Colosseum Battle 1. Let's go. So I think we have to win, 5 rounds. So it's like a mini Elite Four in the first... Okay, I'm just going to use Shadow Rush with both Pokemon. And, Morph, you are the #1 Furret propagandist, I think. Furret carried your final battle. We'll see. Oh, Twitch, you are driving me nuts. Alright, we're going to call Skiploom and break it out of Hyper Mode. Oh, now Furret's in Hyper Mode. Furret is too strong. Its power cannot be contained, and now it's going to go berserk and destroy everyone in the stadium. Dread it. Run from it. Furret arrives all the same. Don't worry, we'll protect everyone from Furret's awesome might. Alright, let's call Call for it. Save us. Save us from for it. There we go. We're safe from Furret's wrath. We'll all be okay for now. And Skiploom, take out Sandshrew. Goodbye, Sandshrew. Hunter Hawks is defeated. Good. Pirate Colosseum Battle 2. Yeah, I think we'll probably call it after this Colosseum. I'm just going to try and fix the issues again. Very cool. Tistler. What are these names, dude? Chaser Tistler. Sends out Natu and Meditite. Natu and Meditite. Not the greatest matchup for us, although we did bring Furret, so that was a decision I made. Gonna hit Shadow Rush, and I'm gonna Sleep Powder the Meditite so that it can't use like Focus Punch on Furret or something. No Brick Breaks for Furret. Skiploom, you have to protect Furret. Furret is our win con. As long as Furret is on the field, we cannot lose. Our whole strategy hinges on using Furret, the danger noodle, to protect us. Oh, see, they hit us with Natu, but it did nothing. Nothing did not. As I was saying, mainline games have Youngster Joey, and this one has Bandana Guy Vilch. It's like they just picked names out, or picked letters out of a hat to make the names. We're gonna hit with a. Oh wait, actually both our guys are hyper mode. Let's call them both. Furret. Furret came to its senses from the trainer's call. Look at Furret being all menacing. It's like growling at the enemy. And Skiploom. And Skiploom just kind of does a little twirl. Much less intimidating than Furret, which is a weird thing to say. Alright, Furret's gonna use its newly learned Helping Hand. Oh, Quick Attack. Ooh, the game did not like Quick Attack. The game struggled there. Still doing better than the stream, though. Ugh, bad. Skiploom hurt by poison. And Skiploom is in hyper mode, so we didn't actually accomplish anything that round. Let's call Skiploom. Yeah, the hyper mode can get a little frustrating, unfortunately. But it's actually surprising how fast we're getting Skiploom. And I do not want to play this song. Please go back. Sure. Oh, Skiploom's almost dead, actually. Hold up. I'm going to Shadow Rush the Cacnea, and we're going to get Skiploom out of there. Let's get Quagsire in. I don't think we've used Quagsire yet. Yeah, that quick attack animation kind of slows things down a little. It looks like my Wii's about to break every time it uses it. But there we go. Furret takes out Cacnea. Good job, Furret. Unstoppable might. Oh, we got a Vulpix. I don't think that's a shadow that we can get. Yeah, it's just a regular Vulpix. But we'll go ahead and... Helping Hand, Shadow Rush. Okay. If we had learned Surf here, we could have used Surf to hit the Vulpix, but unfortunately not. We'll just use Helping Hand on Quagsire, though. attack up. And Quagsire's in hyper mode. Jeez. See, they're going into hyper mode every 2 seconds, and it's actually actively detrimental because it just eats my turn. Spend a turn to call Quagsire. So we lost 2 turns. One to go into hyper mode, which eats our action, and then another turn to call it out of hyper mode. Which is why, like, honestly, sometimes I feel like leaving the Pokemon in hyper mode is just better. Furret's in hyper mode. Cool. Cool. How is Furret in hyper mode again, even though it was just in hyper mode and I just called it out? And it, like, barely did anything. And yet its meter is still really high. Its meter is higher than Quagsire's, which makes no sense because we've been using Furret more. Whatever. We're just going to slap him. Please stop using Quick Attack. You make me afraid for my Wii. Get him, Furret. Get him. Slam him. There we go. That's the real overused power of Furret. Hi, Punted. Yeah, we've been having issues. We're back, and then it's Soj over, and then we back, and then it's Soj over. I'm gonna try and use my Ethernet cable and see if that fixes it tonight, but hopefully. We've been having issues. We've been having so many issues. But there we go. Vulpix is done. Deadzo. Goodbye, Vulpix. Bye-bye, Vulpix. Brandie forgot to pay his internet bill. Real, not clickbait. No, the internet is fine. That's what's weird about this. My internet is, like, ranging between 3 and 4 bars. It's, like, perfectly fine. It's just an issue with Twitch. If I pull up my browser, it'll work fine. It's just Twitch does not like this. Twitch does not like me. Again, I feel like it's probably like something weird, like people coming back from work, because it happens at the same time every day that I stream. It's always fine for like 2 hours, and then it starts breaking. Poke spirits are haunting you? Maybe. Maybe I'm cursed by a Shuppet. And we're in the final round now. The finals versus this big bodybuilder guy. Look at this guy. He is built different. An absolute unit if ever there was one. Look at that guy. He is just a hulking mass of something. Fear is what he inspires in me, is fear. We're going to Shadow Rush his Bagon, and we can Mega Drain the Goldeen. You missed so much. Yeah, sorry. It's been having issues. Hopefully I can figure out how to fix it soon. It makes me very frustrated. But again, I appreciate you guys still dropping by and putting up with my problems. Thank you. I will figure it out eventually. The curse of streaming, unfortunately. Tech issues run rampant. That's why for years I always just made my own videos without trying to stream it. Actually, I want to go Shadow Rush on Magnemite and Mega Drain on Goldeen. Hyper Mode Furret is just a wrecking ball and is taking things out. Like, see? It just one-shot that Magnemite. Didn't stand a chance. He looks like those stretch sumo toy things. He kind of does, yeah. Man is built very different. Not a good thing in this case. He looks like he has issues. I'm terrified. Okay. We're so back, but not for long. But yeah, we're probably going to end in a few minutes. We got 4,848 prize money, which 48.40. So I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you have a good rest of the evening. I'm going to go before the stream breaks again. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.